Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Menken here with Splash Sports. Today is June 18th, 2024. Little recap on yesterday's performance. We ended up having a winning day, going 2-1, hit our YRFI, and we lost the NRFI with Paul Skeens on the mound. There was a delay in that game. Probably got both pitchers a little rattled there to begin the game. You saw the Pittsburgh Pirates ended up scoring 2 in the bottom of the first, and then Paul Skeens actually gave up a run there in the first inning, had 7 Ks. He just needed a little more time to get himself locked in after that delay. Totally fine, still 2-1 winning day, and we're going to continue having winning days on this show. Remember, on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game, plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into those plays, be sure to smash that like button for me and subscribe to my YouTube channel and toggle on that notification button. That way, every time I drop another video, you guys will be notified. All right, let's take a look at game number 1. We're going right back to Wrigley, where the San Francisco Giants take on the Chicago Cubs here. For the San Francisco Giants, Logan Webb will be on the mound. He's 5-5 currently this season with 82.1 innings of work. Does have an ERA sitting at a 3.02, 78 strikeouts, under a strikeout here per inning, and 31 earned runs for Logan Webb. He'll be matched up against Justin Steele, who is 0-3. 50.1 innings of work, and ERA sitting at a 3.22 here, 48 strikeouts in 18 earned runs. You look at Logan Webb last performance, he came off a nice win against the Houston Astros, going 6 innings of work, 7 hits, and 3 earned runs. Steele, on the other hand, you look at his record, you might say he ain't having a great year. Well, that's not necessarily the case. Justin Steele, every time he pitches, you know what to expect. He comes and fills it up. You look at his last performance and his last start. He went 6 innings of work, 3 hits, and no earned runs. Didn't get the win in that one. He just needs run support. You know what you're going to get out of Justin Steele every time he takes the mound. He's going to fill it up and absolutely fill it up on this Giants lineup here, who scaved a win in yesterday's ball game, 7-6. You saw Ian Happ. It's good to see Ian Happ start to swing at 3-run bomb late in that game. Just the Cubs could not finish it off. Blown lead there. I'm expecting Justin Steele to come back out here, command the strike zone, and have a really good start here against the Giants. That's why in game number 1 between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs, we were smacking the NRFI, no runs first inning. Let's take a look at game number 2 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Right now for the Tampa Bay Rays, Aaron Chevelle will be on the mound. He's 2-5 this season with 72.2 innings of work here. He does have a higher end of an ERA, sitting at a 5.2, 74 strikeouts. He's averaging over a strikeout here per inning and 42 earned runs for Chevelle. He'll be matched up here in Minnesota against Pablo Lopez. He is 6-6 with 76 innings pitched and 5.33 ERA with 84 strikeouts. He too is averaging a strikeout here per inning and 45 earned runs. You look at Lopez's last start, he got the win against the Rockies, going 5 innings of work, 5 hits, and 2 earned runs there in his last start at home. But he also did give up a run there in the first inning against that Colorado Rockies team. You look at what Aaron Chevelle has done in his last 12 starts for this Tampa Bay Rays team, has not picked up a win here. Clearly struggling in a little slump to get himself a win. You look at his last start against the Cubs, he went 5.2 innings of work, 5 hits, and 1 earned run there. I just think this is going to be a low-scoring game here in this one. I know Chevelle likes to give up home runs, and so does Lopez early on in the ball game, but they're playing here in Minnesota, which is a pitcher's ballpark. I think they get unscathed here in the first inning. That's why in game number 2 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins, we are also smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Take a look at our third and final game between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Angels here for the Milwaukee Brewers. We got Myers on the mound. He's 3-2 with 40.2 innings of work. He does have an ERA sitting at a 3.75 here, 36 strikeouts and 17 earned runs for Myers. He'll be matched up against the Los Angeles Angels. Griffin Canning, he's 2-7, 75.2 innings of work. He does have an ERA a little higher, sitting at a 4.76 here. 50 strikeouts and 40 earned runs. You look at Griffin Canning's, he's coming off another loss in his last start, going 6 innings of work, 4 hits, and 4 earned runs against the Diamondbacks. Myers, on the other hand, he picked up a win in his last one against that Toronto Blue Jays team, going 6 innings of work, 3 hits, and 1 earned run. Let's not forget what this Milwaukee Brewers team does offensively. They're coming in right now 7th in all of MLB in runs per game, 4th in on-base percentage, and 11th in slugging. No question that this Milwaukee Brewers team and their offense has been producing, especially early on. You look at yesterday's game, the Angels actually won that one 5-3. I'm expecting this Milwaukee Brewers team to come out and to light up Griffin Canning. That's why in game number 3 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Angels, we're smacking the YRFI yes runs first inning. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected for you today. Game number 1 between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs, we're smacking the NRFI no runs first inning. Game number 2 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins, smacking the NRFI no runs first inning. In our third and final game between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Angels, we are smacking the YRFI yes runs first inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Menken with Splash Sports. If you have not done so, smack that like button for me. It helps me out a ton, and it costs you guys none. And make sure to go follow me on X. We are absolutely on a tear in our MLB full games again at Nick Menken on X. Best of luck and best bets.